G'day everybody, welcome back to another episode of Craft by Tim. So my mum and dad just got back from Tasmania, and apparently whilst they were over there they saw a lot of bandsaw boxes and log boxes, and I really like bandsaw boxes because they look really cool. Whilst my dad was over there, he also picked up some really nice timber, which is cool. But anyway, so I had to think about it and I decided that I'd come up with my own design for a bandsaw box, which is, you know, pretty straightforward. Now, bandsaw boxes are great projects, especially if you're in school, because they look really neat, but they don't require an awful lot of precision. You can kind of just go with it as you want, and you'll generally come up with some kind of cool looking box. You don't need an awful lot of expertise to actually get it right. So I just spent the past 2 hours trying to square up this piece of timber from an actual log. This is a piece of marri, and the best thing about marri is the grain. Like, look at that. Not to mention, marri also has a tendency to, even though it's a nice hardwood, it's actually kind of soft, so it's easy to cut and all the rest of it. So it's really nice, really easy wood to use for this particular project. Now, obviously this isn't entirely square, but that's fine because we don't need it to be entirely square. We just need it to be square enough that we can start to work with it. So I've gone ahead and marked my face edge and face side. This is sort of to say that if I would ever use a tri-square on this, I'll make sure that it's either in contact with the face edge or the face side, like that. And basically what this is going to do is it's going to limit me to only having two different sides that are reasonably square. If I keep using these two sides, then they're more or less going to end up being square in the end. So first step is to mark out what it is that we want to do to this block of wood. Okay, so I want to use as much of this as possible because that's sort of really nice part. So I'm going to mark from my face edge. So my plans basically say that I'm going to need 85 millimeters on this side, 85 millimeters from this. Oh damn. Alright, fine. I'll just go 80 millimeters from this side. Looks like I took off too much by accident. Oh, that's fine. So, try square. Now, the top and the bottom of these pieces of timber are reasonably square, so it shouldn't matter too much. I'm not using a face side or a face edge. Try and eyeball it as much as possible. That's straight. Alright, well, that looks like it's going to be as good as we can get it. So the next point that we need to do is we need to cut this out with relative accuracy, and then we can start working on our sort of box that will fit into this shape. So now we can start designing the general shape of the box. this part of it now, making sure that all of the faces that were originally facing each other are now still facing each other. Now on to not the rest of it. I lost the rest of it. Okay, hang on. Okay, so I fit up. There's a bit of movement. It's probably a lot more than what I would appreciate, but you could line the inside of this one with a little bit of felt, and that would remove some of the play, but otherwise it all fits up pretty nicely. So now all there is to do is to finish it. And once again, I'm going to be using True Oil because it's nice and it turns up quite nice. You can generally get these at your local gun stores. They're used for finishing gun stocks and that sort of stuff, but I know that a lot of people like to use them to finish off guitars, and I reckon it's going to help show up really nicely on this. So I'll give it a quick blast with some steel wool first, and then I'll get to staining it. Well, that was a nice easy project, and it's pretty well sure to get you an A. And the best thing about it is the fact that you can make these to whatever size your bandsaw can handle. If you want to make one of these that's like trying to think of dimensions that are not overly unreasonable, like you could make one of these to be 10 times the size of this. I don't think that's unreasonable. You know, 85 centimeters tall, 85 centimeters wide, and 50 centimeters deep. That would actually be quite a nice storage container. And the other thing about it is that you don't need to make just one drawer. You can make as many drawers as you want. You can, you know, put like 3 drawers in here. You don't have to keep to very simple and basic. But I did really enjoy this box, enjoy making this box. It was nice and easy, and it was a good learning process for learning the best way to use my bandsaw, and as well as taking risks, because I haven't really done turning points and radiuses this sort of time. ever before. So yeah, it was quite a good learning process. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that, you know, this will help you get an A in woodwork or whatever if you're struggling for ideas. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good week. YouTube is changing its rules, but there'll be a second video on this because I want to keep this video sort of presentable. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying. Please subscribe, stay safe, happy crafting, and as always, cheers. Okay, I'm just watching this this random spider descend from my roof. It wasn't there before, it just, I don't know where it came from, it just decided to start descending from my roof. It's just chilling there. Alright. I guess I'm gonna start this one over again. Can you not harass my camera? Jeez.